Well, had a good workout today. Was at Shadow Ridge. We were on the track, and it always feels good to get on the track and get some speed in. We did a workout where there were 3 different groups, and I ran with the lead group at the high school. Let's see, do I turn left? I think so. And we ran 3, like I did a warm up and things, but then we did 3 1200s with 400 meter at a faster rate. So the 1200s were at 77 was the goal, I believe. So just a little bit slower than 5-minute pace. And then the 400s were at 70 pace was the goal, and we were pretty consistent with those paces. I felt like the group kind of died off towards the third 1200. Otherwise, like I was kind of like with the group the whole time, but there was a little bit of a gap on the last one. But then the last 400, there were like a few of the high schoolers that just took off, and they were well below 70. But yeah, it was a good atmosphere, awesome. Just get on the track. They had music there with Coach Eric. Coach Lee kind of had that workout, which I guess he took from someone that helped coach a group over in Kenya. But it felt really good. It was a good workout. I restructured my training schedule to allow for me to like kind of jump in some of these critical runs for them, which is on Mondays and Wednesdays. And I think that was a great move. I think it'll pay off. The only thing that I'm a little bit of afraid of is that there's like an impression that this guy from the community, a 35-year-old, is jumping in and then beating all the high schoolers in these repetitions. So that's the only thing I'm a little nervous about. But overall, I felt like it was good spirit there. So I'll just have to monitor that, and maybe in the future I might have to kind of go slow and maybe throw in an extra rep later or something. I was just trying to be consistent with the paces. So so now it's time to get back to school. We had fall break, but now no more break. It's time to go back to work. But all right, that's my update for today. So I'll have a little exercise of myself doing that right now. So in 5 years from now, I've already mastered all my PRs one last time. As a 35/36-year-old, I was able to break the mile, the 5K, and the 10K, basically showing that hard work and determination and perseverance pay off. And just like when a person breaks a bone, they're going to basically be healed in about 4 to 6 weeks, like clockwork. Just like that, we know that if you put the training in endurance training, you're going to have that success with some limitations, right? So you can't necessarily go after the super fast times, like for the shorter distances, because you're going to lose your explosive fibers. And while you can train some of them, you may not have all of what you had when you were young. But, looking back, I'm going to, in 5 years from now, I'm going to say, yeah, that's what I was able to work through it and achieve all those. And some of the pivotal things that helped achieve that goal were, having a health coach through the district that I was able to talk through and get ideas. That, for example, Amanda helped me essentially motivate myself. Like I would introduce an idea and she might give some feedback, and then it would like push me to like to achieve different goals. So that has led to signing up to more races, training with Shadow Ridge. Let's see, you know, resolving like hurdles. So for example, like before I even started training recently, like if it was dark outside, I wouldn't even go out. So like to have the ability to have lights and take advantage of the cooler temperature in the morning, like there's a lot of different things that I learned through that process. In 5 years from now, let's see, Henry will be 13, Ashlyn will be 10, and Peter will be 6. So, you know, I intend, or in 5 years from now, I hope that, you know, they're healthy, just smart, able to express their needs and their wants, and be able to go after their own goals. I'm excited that I'll be able to start maybe doing some training and activities with especially Henry. One thing that's kind of been fun, it's like a nice thing as a parent is, you know, when I'm playing video games sometimes, even though Henry plays a lot more than I do, like I'm able to actually play against him in a competitive way, and like legitimately, like sometimes he'll beat me, and that's kind of fun. Like I'm a very competitive person, so that like I feel has built our trust a little bit and our relationship, where, you know, previously, like, you know, I just always beat him in everything. So it's nice to have some opportunities for him to win without me, like, you know, just like not playing to my best capacity. So that's kind of been fun to see. All right, so I had a good run today. I was here at Shadow Ridge. They have this like hill loop that's just shy of 8 miles, and it was a really good run. I ran with essentially a group of 3 high school runners, and then it kind of ramped up, and then it went down to like me and another high school runner, and then he just kind of broke loose today, and so ran a great workout. And they have a little like course record for that loop, so that was nice to see that he was able to break his own record with that. But that was definitely like a good workout. I didn't notice really the hills. They kept talking about how there's hills, and I was running it and I kept waiting for them, and I didn't really notice it. But then it's like 2 loops, and on the second loop it was very evident where the hill was, because it was like, oh, here it is. So that was a good workout. We were dropping some pretty good paces. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was under 6-minute pace, maybe even significantly under. I know at times we were well under that. So I'll also look that up on Strava whenever it uploads. But yeah, it was a good race. Run, shouldn't have been a race. It wasn't. I was kind of pushing it as hard as I could, but anyways, good run. And means tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow is Thursday. It'll just be a relaxed day. Get a lot of good stretching in afterwards, and then let's see, then Friday would be another one of my, going to my 12 mile, so 12 mile Friday, 12 miles Saturday. So yeah, just happy with the training, you know, keeping the grind going. Got to break those PRs, and I think that was a great exercise for endurance. And anyways, happy with that. That was a great run, and building more relationships with some of the runners at Shadow Ridge. So it seems like they're a great group to build a relationship with. So all right, that's it for now. Alright, so finished another run. This was just a recovery day, nothing crazy. Let's see, let's go to save. So 6.73 miles at a 7:35 pace. So just relaxed, listening to some radio, and I did like 2 baby surges, right, like about 3 seconds each. Nothing to get my legs tired or anything like that. Felt pretty good. The course that I run over here again is a really common course for me, and it's primarily on grass or like soft dirt, because it's a recovery day, and you know, like yesterday we did a run almost primarily on asphalt and concrete. So it just feels good to have that recovery. As you can see or not see, it's you know, this time of the year where it's winter, so there's not much going on as far as the sunlight yet. So we'll just get some stretching in here, and then go back home. And I kind of have a busy day today, a lot going on as far as like at school where I work, but I'll have my work, and then I'll have someone I see in the home setting, and then Friday won't be as challenging. I have a couple meetings on Friday morning, but it won't be as bad, and then it'll be the weekend again. So we'll start up again tomorrow with we'll do a 12 mile tomorrow, and then another 12 mile on Saturday, and then we'll take it easy on Sunday. Alright, maybe I should like hold it up right here so you can see me. So we had a good run, 12 miler, 7:13 pace. I had to wake up a little earlier today because I have a meeting at 7 a.m. so I gotta give myself time to go home, shower, and get ready. Normally I don't go to like my school, and it doesn't start till about 9, so I get there about 8:30, 8:45. So 7's a little bit different, so to ramp up this morning run, waking up around 4, starting around 4:30. But it was good. I felt real good the whole time. You know, I just got my music on and just kind of cruise, have my light on, and it feels good to run in the morning, at least right now in the middle of October. So that's pretty much it for the run. It was a good one. Just keeping up the grind. Gotta get that mile, 5K and 10K as a focus. Gonna get PR again, even at my old age of 35. Gotta get after those splits and those intensities, and I'm making gains on it. I'm gonna see it happen. It's gonna happen pretty soon.